Hello and welcome to our feature on Homer Center Girls Varsity Basketball Team and their successful season. Today we have Caden Vitale talking to various starters and key members of our basketball team.
I'm here with senior forward Molly Kosmak. Molly, what was your favorite memory from the season?
Getting to go to Hershey. I think everything we did in that trip was awesome. Even like the hotel, the bus ride was all amazing.
What was it like winning districts back to back?
It was a great feeling. About it.
Alright. What were your expectations going into the season?
I think we had a big target on our back, so working hard in the preseason was very important because we knew a lot of people wanted, to go for us and get the titles that we had our previous year. So making sure we worked hard and, always with focus and never give up was important.
Do you feel that you or your team faced any challenges this season?
Yeah, I think probably in the middle of the season, right before playoffs, we all started kind of doubting ourselves as players, but we had each other there to pick each other up, which was very nice.
Do you feel there was a specific turning point in the season?
Yeah, I think that whenever we all went to Chipotle with Cole McAnally and he just voiced his opinion as a fan, I think that it was a really good turning point and he really showed what we need to focus on in practice.
All right. What was your journey into the finals like?
It was awesome. I think it was good.
And then, what were your highlights in the experience of a state championship?
It was awesome. Getting to play in the Giant Center was really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I really can't be more grateful enough to experience something like that.
What was the support throughout your community like?
It was awesome. Always, considering how far away most of our games were because we were in the East bracket and still having probably more fans than the other teams, it was just awesome to see.
And then finally, who is your biggest personal supporter?
I'd have to say Coach Tiger. I've always practiced with him on Sunday mornings. He's always come to my games, and I would also have to say Cole Mack. He's always at all of our games. He really, really impacted us greatly.
All right, thank you. I'm here with senior guard Macy Sardone. Macy, what are your favorite memory from the season?
I would definitely say getting to go to Hershey to play for the state championship is definitely my favorite memory from the year.
What was it like winning districts back to back?
It was awesome. It was a goal of ours at the beginning of the season, and not too many teams get to say that they were able to do that. So, it's a really great accomplishment, and we worked really hard for it.
What were your expectations going into the season?
We had very high expectations considering the year that we had last year, and it was a bit of an up and down season, but I think we ended the year pretty strongly.
Did you or your team face any adversity?
Throughout the whole year, we faced a lot of adversity, and we lost a lot of games that we thought we should have won and didn't play the way that we thought for most of the season, so it was just about learning and growing together.
Do you feel there was a turning point in the season?
I think losing the Heritage Conference Championship at the KCAC to River Valley was a really humbling experience, and I think it made a lot of us have that drive that we were missing.
What was your journey into the finals like? Was there any hardships, ups or downs?
Yeah, I think, throughout the whole journey there was a lot of ups and downs, and there was, some things that went on within the team, but that is just kind of something that happens with every team, and we just had to work through it and come together.
What were your highlights in the experience of a state championship?
I think getting to play at the Giant Center was really awesome. It's one of the coolest gyms I've ever played in, probably the coolest, and just getting to stay overnight with all my teammates and run around the hotel was really fun.
What was the support throughout your community like?
It was awesome. Our community has been great ever since, I became a high school athlete, and this year they were awesome. They were always at our games, always supporting us, and a lot of times whenever we were coming home from our D6 championship and our state playoff games, they would welcome us home on the streets.
All right, and then lastly, who was your biggest supporter?
Definitely my parents. They've been supporting me my whole life, and I'd probably say the biggest supporter is Cole McAnally.
All right, thank you. I'm here with junior guard Elena Faven. Elena, what was your favorite memory of this season?
Probably going to Hershey and staying in a hotel and just having a lot of fun with the team. It was a great experience and a lot of fun.
What was it like winning districts back to back?
Very excited, a little unexpected. I didn't expect that we would win that again, honestly, but super cool to win it back to back.
What were your expectations going into the season?
I thought that we would be in district playoffs, but I didn't expect to win districts, let alone go to the state championship. So that definitely exceeded my expectations, and it was really cool.
Did you or your team face any challenges throughout the season?
Yeah, I think we had some trouble connecting at first and some disagreements, but we worked it out, I think, and got better by the end of the season for sure.
Do you feel that there was a turning point in your season?
After the District 6 championship, I think we really turned it on and started playing our hardest in some of our best games. And yeah.
What was your journey into the finals like? Was there any hardships, ups or downs?
The state games were actually not that close, so we didn't have any tough challenges there. But the state championship was definitely a challenge.
What were your highlights in the experience of the state championship?
All of it, really. Everything was cool to see. The Giant Center was awesome to be able to play in, and everything in Hershey was fun, as well as winning the District 6 championship again. It was all great.
But what was the support throughout your community like?
Seeing all the people line the streets when we left and came back, especially when we left to go to Hershey, the whole school lined the driveway. It was really awesome to see everybody supporting us and cheering us on from afar, even if they couldn't be there. But it was really nice to know that we had them all behind us.
And finally, who was your biggest supporter?
I'd probably say my parents, and all my aunts watch. They don't live around here, but they always watch online and text me before and after the games. And that's really nice, and I appreciate that a lot. And Cole McInerney.
All right, thank you, Elena. I'm here with junior forward Ashlyn Kerr. What's your favorite memory from this season?
Probably going to the state championship game at the Giant Center.
What was it like winning a district back-to-back?
It was a really great experience, just the environment and everything.
What were your expectations going into the season?
Going into the season, I think we all had high expectations, and then we had a few rough patches, but then we got through it.
Did you or your team face any challenges throughout the season?
I feel like like I said, the rough patches that we had some games where we should have just won by a lot, and then we didn't, but then we got through it.
Do you feel that there was a turning point in the season?
Probably winning the D6 game.
What was your journey into the finals like? Was there any hardships, ups or downs?
It was just fun overall. I think we did pretty well in the finals, the state finals. We started to do really well.
What was your highlights and experience of the state championship?
Being in the hotel together and getting to swim and have meals together. That was probably the best times there.
What was the support throughout your community like?
Our community was great. I couldn't ask for a better community.
And last, who is your biggest supporter?
Probably my mom. She's always there yelling and stuff, and Cole McInerney at Chipotle.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley.
Yep.
I'm here with senior guard Anna Kutchell. Anna, what was your favorite memory from this season?
I would say making it to states. That was a pretty cool experience.
What was it like winning districts back-to-back?
That was pretty special. I'm proud of us for being able to go back-to-back. Not many teams can say they've done that.
What were your expectations going into the season?
We wanted to win Heritage again. Unfortunately, that didn't happen for us, but we moved on to our next goal of winning D6 again, and we made that happen.
Did you or your team face any challenges throughout the season?
Yeah, a few. There was, after we lost Heritage, we kind of hit a rough spot in our season, and we had to come together and be you know what, we're not done, and push through it.
Do you feel there was a turning point in the season?
I would say the Punxsutawney game. That was our last regular season game before district started, and it was probably one of the worst games we played all season. And we came together afterwards and said we're not going to lose after this, and we made it to states. So
What was your journey into the finals? Was there any hardships, ups or downs?
I would say once we got into districts, we really started meshing together pretty well. So it was smooth sailing for the most part. Definitely still had to come over some adversity, but we made it through.
What was the highlights in your experience of the state championship?
Getting to spend a few days with the whole team, doing other things not just basketball related, like getting to stay together in a hotel. That's a cool experience. And then the Giant Center is, wow, you walk in there, it's an awesome atmosphere.
What was the support throughout your community like?
It was unreal. I really appreciate everyone in the community that came out for us and supported us. Yeah.
Who is your biggest personal supporter?
My parents for sure, Coach Tiger and Colmack.
Alright, thank you. I'm here with junior forward Megan Williams. Megan, what was your favorite memory of the season?
Probably when we won the D6 championship. That was really fun.
What was it like winning back-to-back D6 titles?
Well, I wasn't there for the first one, but it was really great to win the second one. It was a really great experience to get to play on that floor with my friends.
What were your expectations going into the season?
We definitely wanted to make a far state run and win the D6 championship, and we definitely did that. So.
Did you or your team face any challenges?
Yeah, I think that we did. A lot of people didn't expect us to do as well as we did, and they thought we were the underdogs, and we definitely showed them that we weren't.
Do you feel that there was a turning point in the season?
I think after regular season ended, everybody started to kick it into gear because we knew that we had to start working a lot harder than before. So I would say once regular season ended.
Okay. Oh, really wet. What was the journey into the finals like? Was there any hardships or ups or downs?
We definitely had to kind of discipline ourselves a lot more, and we had to realize that the competition was only going to get harder. So we had to make sure that we were just working as hard as we could every day at practice. So,
What were your highlights in the experience of the state championship?
just the whole experience with being with my friends and getting to play on that floor. We were all kind of nervous, but we supported each other.
What was the support throughout your community like?
It was crazy. I've never seen that many people all together at once, and I think it definitely brought us all together and just brought our community together.
And last, who is your biggest supporter?
Probably my mom and my dad. They come to all my games and support me no matter what situation. And Colmack and Audie, he's always been there for the team, and he always believed in us from the beginning.
All right, thank you, Megan.
Thank you.
Congrats on the amazing season, girls, and thanks to all the girls for participating and Caden for the interviews.